everyone, welcome back. For today we are going to be playing with the Nails Truly Witchy Ways collection bag for the month of May, and I'm really excited to dive into this. So these are just some of the decal sheets. There are 10 sheets included in the Witchy Way bag. There's also 5 dips, there's a Nelfie prop, a cuticle oil, a mani kit, a Nelfie sleeve, and then there is also 2 rings. So this is a really awesome bundle, and the price is just right for all this that I just talked about. With everything included, it is $24, and you still can use a discount on top of that. So you can use code Mallory, and then that would give you a discount. I do not have all 10 sheets to show with you. I just have a few, but I'm completely in love with this Cocoa Puffs scented cuticle oil. It is amazing. And then here are the 2 dip powders we're going to be playing with today. These are exclusive dip powders exclusively to this bundle, so you cannot get these dip powders separately. They are in the bundle only. So this one right here, it's called Look Into My Ball, and it is the most beautiful, like silvery purple magical color. It is stunning, and you're gonna see my mind was blown because this dip right here is completely full coverage with one dip. So let's check it out. Look at that full coverage, and it is pigmented, and it is shimmery, and it is so good, and the color is just right. It's so pretty, and it has like this really like subtle, elegant like sparkle to it. It is so stunning, and I cannot get over how good this dip is. It is buttery, and it is really finely milled, and just the color payoff is so there. I was completely blown away by this color, and you're gonna see the same formula with the other dip powder that we're gonna dive into in a few moments here. Was definitely the same consistency. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush off that first dip there. Now I totally could have got away with one dip of this beautiful dip powder. You can see right here, it's total full coverage, and it is amazing, but I did want to build up that nail just a little bit more, so we are going to go in with a second dip, but again, totally optional because the color payoff with this dip is amazing. But you can see here 2 dips versus 1. It just really brings out that shimmery goodness even more with that second dip. But I am completely in love with these dip powders, and I cannot wait to try more colors from Nails Truly. Not only do you can get all your decals from Nails Truly, but now you can get some really awesome dip powders as well, and there's a lot of good things coming in the future, so stay tuned. I will go ahead and link the Nails Truly Facebook group and the Instagram page in my video description box below, so you can check out the Facebook group. It is really fun, and you're also going to see other inspiration for decal ideas and manis, especially using this Witchy Way collection in the Facebook group, because other ambassadors will be creating manis using some of these decals. So we just finished up the 2 dips of Look Into My Ball, and now we're going to be using this one right here. It is a beautiful, like, I don't even know what this is. It is like a black shimmer dip powder, but the shimmer is so subtle, and it just goes on so good, just like the last one, and it's really pretty. I just love this black so much. It is not streaky or patchy at all. A lot of times darker dip powders can be harder to work with. This one is not. Also, I did not have any staining with it on my brush or anything like that. It was very minimal. I just could wipe it off before I put my brush back into the dip base onto the paper towel. And again, you can see here that this dip powder is applying like a dream, and I'm totally in love with it. And also this dip powder right here glows in the dark. So we're going to go ahead and brush that off and do another layer of this beautiful dark black color, and it is so pretty. I just like it because it's not like that stark black. It's like a mixture of best of both worlds, of that like dark gray and black. So it's really fun, and it's just overall a really gorgeous color, and you are not going to go wrong with how it glows in the dark. So stay tuned for that. It actually glows blue. Isn't that fun? So this dip powder collection has all the witchy vibes to it. I think it's super fun. The decals that we're using today, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I have never heard of the movie at all, probably because it came out in 1986 after I was looking into this, because I was like, how did I never not hear about this? I know back like a month or 2 ago when we were in a meeting with the ambassadors for Nails Truly, they brought up Labyrinth the movie, and I was like, she was saying how there's decals coming out, and I was like, oh, is that a Pokemon? And she was like, what? And I was completely like dead serious. I thought that was a Pokemon. There is a Pokemon that I was like thinking of. I'll link a picture right here so you understand where I'm coming from. It's called Labyrinth, the Pokemon. But I knew what that was, but I did not know what this movie was, that the decals that we're going to be using. It is called Labyrinth, and it's an older movie. I'm definitely going to have to check it out because I looked at the preview and it looks really funny, and David Bowie is in there. I don't know. It looks like a total movie from the 80s. But I thought these decals were super cute. There's that really pretty owl, and then there's like these like little clown worm looking like things that I thought were kind of cute. And then that beautiful like purple, almost like a full decal with that owl. It just was really pretty, and I thought that these colors right here would really complement this mani. So we're going to start out by using this really pretty delicate owl. I love it so much. It is stunning. This owl alone on this decal sheet is definitely a win. So what I'm going to do to make sure that we're showing these super vibrant colors on this decal sheet, I'm going to go ahead and take some gel polish. I'm using some of the moon colors from Sundara Nails. Now the moon colors are amazing. There are your whites, but they have like undertone colors to them that are super faint. Like there's like a milky yellow, a green, a pink, a blue, you name it, it is in this collection, and I really like whites. Also, these gel polishes are Hema free, and I will link everything that we're using in today's video in that description box as well. So I'm just taking a dotting tool and I'm just gently filling in that owl, and it is just going to come together. We are going to color that in completely, kind of like what we did with the Color Me video that I did. I colored in those decals. It's going to be like the same process, and then once I am satisfied with how I filled in this owl, I'm going to go ahead and cure that in the lamp for a full 30 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and place that decal on the nail. Now, before I went ahead and started painting this decal, I put that nail foil sticky base onto the nail, and I covered it completely. So what that is, it is like a little sticky base that really helps the decals lay super flat to the nail, and I cured that for 60 seconds. So there's a lot of curing involved in this process. So once I cure that for 60 seconds, then I went ahead and started coloring in that decal. And right now that decal is curing for 30 seconds. And while that's curing, I'm applying that sticky base to the other nail so I can cure that while we're placing this decal on this nail. So this is what method works really good for me with decals at the moment. I mean, I'm always changing things up in the nail game, but I'm completely obsessed with this transfer foil glue from Macart. Sorry, mom moment there. So it is from Macart, and it is amazing. I got it from Amazon, and it is a 2-pack for $9.99, so you cannot go wrong with that. I do not know if it's Hema free. So then after I went ahead, and you can see this owl decal is so vibrant and the color really shone through, I'm putting my top coat on right away and curing that just to make sure. If you ever notice, like when you're playing with your decals and you have them really flat to the nail, and then you wait a little bit while you're doing your other decals and you come back and you have like a little bubble, that is completely normal when you're working with your decals, but I find a way to prevent that. I go ahead and apply my gel my gel top coat over that entire decal and cure that for 60 seconds, and then that keeps that decal on the nail exactly where I want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow these same steps for the decals. I'm going to color them all in. Now, these first couple decals, they're very intricate and they have a lot of details to it. So that is why I'm using the dotting tool. But you will see I will change it up, and I will switch from the dotting tool, and I will go ahead and do a thin layer with the brush on the gel polish as well. So there's tons of different ways to color in these decals. Now, you don't have to color in these decals at all. You can go ahead and put them on the nail, but the color payoff is not going to be as vibrant as they are now with that white polish on top of that decal and cured. And you also want to make sure you remember to cure the gel polish, because otherwise when you put it on that nail, it is going to kind of splatter everywhere and you're not going to have that clean, sharp, crisp decal finish like you see here. You're going to have like all that white kind of seeping everywhere. So I like to go ahead and cure that first. So we're kind of all over the place with this decal process, but it's super fun and the end result is totally worth it. So let's get back into this mani process and then I'll pop back in at the end. Alright, and here is the finished mani, and I really like how this mani turned out. I think it's super fun. This owl right here on the thumb is so pretty, and I love that full coverage decal as well. And then that little, like, I don't even know what that is, little like worm thingamabobby. That thing is super cute. I'm gonna have to look into this movie. I really like this decal sheet, so I was really intrigued by it, and I wanted to use one that I really wasn't familiar with, and it had to be cute, of course. So this was the one of the decals in that Witchy bundle that I kind of gravitated towards, because everybody knows like what Wizard of Oz is, and I was like, I'm gonna save that for a different day. Let's change it up and go back to 1986. And if you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments below. I am interested, and now I'm totally invested in this dang movie that I need to watch like today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will go ahead again and link everything in that description box below, and I'll see you in the next upload.